Hello, my name is Paola Ferrero and I'm going to present about using technology to promote learning. Are you committed to incorporate the latest advances of technology in your practice? Let's see what the Merriam-Webster dictionary says about what technology means. Technology is the practical application of knowledge in a particular area, a machine, piece of equipment, method, etc. that is created by technology. Talking about the latest and more efficient technology, iPad it's a hot topic for educators nowadays. iPad for classrooms. iPads can have a very helpful application for kids with special needs that can be accessed at home or schools, and their prices vary from $15 to $190. And some of them are Look to Learn, ArcticPix, and Prologo to Go. Let's take a look at the following video to learn more about the advantages of implementing iPads in our classrooms.
Hello, welcome to the conversation. Hello, welcome to the conversation.
First of all, pronounce this for me.
Sure, it's called Proloquo to Go. It's
Okay.
Latin for speak out loud.
I feel excited.
And tell me, what does this do? Where did the idea come from?
Proloquo to Go is an iPhone app, and it helps people who have difficulty speaking. It's children with autism, individuals with Down syndrome, adults with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease.
Let's do something fun. Watch TV and movies, TV news.
You can press pictures and words on the iPhone, the iPad here, and it'll speak out loud for them. So I can show you, I can just tap a word,
Hi, how are you?
and then it'll speak out loud with high quality text to speech.
Before, what would those, people who had difficulty speaking, what kind of programs were out there available for them?
There's a number of companies who have made this technology for many years, but the issue is that the systems typically cost about $7,000 funded by Medicare and Medicaid.
Whoa.
People think that's too expensive, and it is too expensive. Where with an iPad, with Proloquo to Go, it can get down to about under $1,000.
I feel good.
Okay, and you gave us a little demonstration, but give us more.
Oh,
Give us a scenario and how it would play out, and hold it up there
Sure.
so we can see.
Yeah, so you can imagine a child sitting with their mother or father, and they're hungry or thirsty, so they could just tap, I want,
I want
and let's just say the mother is asking her son, she goes, what would you like? And he can tap a drink,
a drink of apple juice.
and then it goes up into a sentence window, and he could speak out that whole sentence.
I want a drink of apple juice.
Do you imagine this a next step for this? I mean, where do you want to go next?
We're speaking with our local congressman, and he's helping us navigate through the health insurance system. And so funding it for people regardless of their ability to afford it is one of the goals.
And where do they get the software if they're looking to get the software right now?
Right through Apple's App Store.
It's on the App Store with all those other silly apps. This app is there. All right, I'll say it now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you very much, Shingham.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Okay, now let's talk about the advantage of internet and diverse ways of learning. For example, podcasting. What is podcasting? It's the internet wars of broadcasting. It's the new phase of radio journalism in the technology-driven area. Despite podcasting continued existence since 2004, many people are still unaware of what podcasts are and how podcasts can be obtained and listened to. So what is a podcasting for you? Well, a really simple description, it's an internet-based technology that has continued to improve and enhance our ability to communicate with another globally. Throughout podcasting, we can communicate and we can educate ourselves about the latest events in our areas of interest. Let's let's go to the next slide and let's talk about listservers. Listservers is a commercial mailing list management system that allows you to subscribe to or create, manage, and control an electronic mailing list. A mailing list are email-based and can function as announce-only, moderate, or a simple discussion list. Each member that is subscribed to a particular mailing list receives a copy of every message sent to that list via email. Let's take a look at this website to give you an example of what a list service offers. I picked the Southern Oregon Education Service District, and this is the list servers. They offer different groups for librarians, for ESOL teachers, for let's take a look at teach and teach list. It's the purpose of the mailing list is to share learning between educators who are integrating the use of technology in their teaching at all levels, K to 12. This community of learners meets monthly during the school year using interactive video conferences. And this is an example of what a list service is. So as I mentioned before, this is another way to implement technology in our practice, and they said that they communicate during the school year using interactive video throughout the internet. So this is the best way to introduce Skype. Skype is an inexpensive and friendly use tool to communicate with the world. Throughout Skype, we can have live interviews or multi-conference with different people in the world to incorporate in our practice. In order to allow the students to integrate and interact with other students around the world, the Discovery School in our town use video conference with students in China and let the children learn about culture. So this is a very, very friendly use way of technology. And last but not least, I want to ask you, all of you, if you think that technology is available and fair distributed around the world. I found this very interesting website. It's very long, but I would like you to go, and take a look about the different projects that they have done. That it might not apply exactly to our practice, but we can have a lot of ideas from what they have done. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you. As I said, technology has no borders. This is an organization, it's called EDC.org, SDOT.edu, and let them present themselves.
.edu sought to strengthen the way teachers teach and help students learn. It paid special attention to improving access for girls and marginalized populations in developing countries. .edu was conceived in the late 90s at the crest of the technology wave. At that time, technology was seen as a revolutionary tool for everything from education to personal fitness. And when .edu launched in 2001, educators, technologists, and policymakers saw ICT as a means to improve education rather than an end in and of itself. The time was right for .edu. Tools for virtual communication have blossomed in recent years. Video conferencing, blogs, podcasting, internet radio. Each has increased the ability of people with shared interests to connect and have meaningful dialogue. Can these technologies find success in developing countries where poor infrastructure often makes them difficult to use? .edu brought together targeted groups of users to share knowledge and use these new technologies. .edu's implementing organization, Education Development Center, or EDC, cultivated one such community in Cartagena through the Illuminate project. Next to the stark reality of the city lies another world that is largely unexplored and unappreciated by most residents. A system of mangrove forests hosting a wealth of tropical plants, animals, and sea organisms. For the students, the mangrove forests were a gateway to discovering not only ecology, but also ICT as a means to connect with others. They took field trips out to nearby mangrove reefs. When they returned to the classroom, they used software called Illuminate Live to share their pictures and observations with students in other areas of Colombia who conducted similar field trips. Students found some forests healthy and vibrant, while others were polluted and dying. They explored ways to protect them. Unstable internet connections sometimes made it difficult to use the software, and because Illuminate Live was only available in English, students frequently substituted the Spanish version of Skype, an internet telephony network. But for Antonio Palacio, an Illuminate facilitator, technology problems were minor compared to what the students learned.
Thank you.